You want me to match this for you or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you should be alright that far away, I think.
Let me finish this sticker.
We're too close. We're moving you.
We're moving. Okay.
Got those places at the bottom. Those need to tape. Turn that light on, or we need that table over here. What's supper tonight, buddy?
Spaghetti.
You turn the big fan on for a little bit, buddy.
Just thinking about the dad.
On that left side. Open the door. Stick it in the hole. Go, hey, go crack the window. Go crack the driver's window, buddy. Hang on, Sarah. Right down there. Put another piece under that piece. Let's do them like this. Because the wind going this way won't move the paper up and paint go in. Put it this way, not this way. Put another one. Oh. Cover that crack right there.
Crack. Alright, sit.
Alright, keep it there.
Make it, Sarah.
I can see it. You gotta wipe that down. Wipe that stuff off up there. Water.
So do stuff said, what are we up to today, folks?
Cleaning the truck, getting ready to prime it again. Turn off the big fan. Cleaning the truck, getting ready to prime it again. Just to seal it up. Oh, that's way dirty. So that's it.
Go do stuff.
Hey, go do stuff. Thanks for watching. You could hear me better if I put my microphone. Once you log in, so read it.
I'm fixing to. Ryan said, howdy, can't stay too long. Go do stuff. Said, is that a door or a panel?
The door. We got the alcohol left here. We need the alcohol.
Yeah, very little.
That's all you need.
Put it on the rag or the door.
Brad.
Ryan said, just put a clear coat over the funky crime job. Go do stuff. Said, I still can't believe that only lasted a couple of hours.
What's that?
The mics.
Oh yeah.
I told you you shouldn't have put it on there.
Yeah. The new ones are shit. They'll be here
Next week.
next week sometime.
I told you we shouldn't have put it on the table. I like to put it on the court, on the record, but I did suggest put it on the other table. Someone said no, it was fine.
This says arriving October 10th.
When's that?
Like 2 weeks.
I can't remember right.
It says here. You checked at customs.
Alright, so let that evaporate.
You get the air gun?
No, it'll put water on it. That alcohol will evaporate here in just a second. What? Yeah.
Go do stuff. Said I'm redoing a trailer over on my channel if you're interested.
Yeah, tell them to post the link. Post the link, do stuff. Post the link, in the comment.
Or is it just the name of your channel? Is it the name of your account?
Yeah, but it's just easier to post the link.
Found it.
Give it other people first. Post the link in the comments, do stuff, and I'll pin it.
Ryan.
Alright, come get the stuff out of the chair. And get ready to turn that fan off. I'm turn the big one on.
So turn the fan off.
Yeah, it'll blow the paint. Alright, turn the big one. Y'all, we're gonna turn the fan on. We'll be back in a second. You know what?
She has to go get a Band-Aid.
Oh. light. We're gonna put 2 coats on it if we have it. But you're gonna sand it in between the coats. 320. Not now. Gotta dry first. Look up how long it takes to dry. Start a big pan off of it.
Read what Liberson said.
Yeah, they're talking back about their channels.
Start a big pan off.
Just 15. Try to cut in about 15, 30 minutes. Let me dry sand it after 4 hours.
What about wet sand? Alright. Tell me.
We will be able to wet sand it. Hello. Hi. We will be able to wet sand it within 30 minutes to an hour.
Look right there around the door, the air bracket. See that on the left? That needs a little glazing compound in it. Now, other than that, it looks pretty good. The body line's not straight, but hey, go down across the bottom. I didn't get the very bottom. See down at the very bottom of the truck, not the door, but the truck itself. Stay back about, look here. Stay back about that far. Bye, Ron. Here, won't you back it out and let the sun get on it?
Okay.
Straight out. Don't turn the wheel. Hey, remember, let you put off the brakes, put the clutch in when you want, put your clutch and brake in when you want to stop. Let it run, let it run. Let the motor run. Oh. Hold on. So set the parking brake, make sure it's out of gear. Just letting the truck run for a little bit. It doesn't get run that much. And I don't like cranking it up and shutting it off. You get too much fuel washing down around the rings, because it doesn't fire off right. Hey Brooklyn, if you're watching, where's Kira? She's in the truck. Hello Peter, if you're watching later on. Hello Peter. Hello Brian Block, if you watch it. Hello Finner and Rucker, if you watch it. Hello, good evening. The rest of it just rinse and repeat. Sand it. We're going to wet sand it in between in 30 minutes when the coat dries, and then we'll put a final coat on it and call it done. I don't know who's left in here, but I got two, oops, sorry about the finger there. I have two, no, I have four. I have four mics coming. Now, I don't know if these mics are and receivers are on one frequency or if they make them on random frequencies. I'm not sure. If, when we're crossing our fingers on this, and this is a big if they're manufactured all on the same frequency, that means we have two extra lapel mics. If not, then we just have two extra paperweights. What, yes, Brian?
They were talking about editing software that they use, and I asked them if they'd like to make something for us. So we gave me two editors to look at.
Yeah, we got several $100s invested in one, but one of the biggest problems is called Movie Studio Platinum, and one of the biggest problems with it is when you go and lay out the windows the way you want them laid out and save it, and then close out the program and open it back up, it's back to default. It doesn't save. Tara, you can get out of the truck, baby. That sun on that side right there shouldn't take long to dry that paint out. It should be baked out pretty good. Oh, you need to post on Facebook. I like this, all right. I mean, it works, but it looks dinkier than this. This looks massive and manly. We need to cut this off a little bit, Tara. Right here. This is our homemade mount. It's got a GoPro mount on the front and a cell phone holder on the back. And it's got threaded inserts on the bottom. Right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Probably not. Let's go over here. There we go. Threaded inserts on the bottom. We're going to this is actually a panel box latch. This is you slide this, lift this up right here, and slide it back, and you can open up a panel box. It's not a panel box. What's it called? A service. It's like where motor contactors are. I don't know what you call. I don't know what you call a general box that you put stuff in. I forgot the name of it. A handy box. It's not a handy box. Anyway, it's just that was how you open the lid, was loosen those up on the side and flick them all out to the outside, and then you can swing the lid open. You get over here where the camera doesn't wash out, the sun doesn't wash out the camera. Alright, well, Tara, how long has the truck been out there? 10 minutes? Well, when you bring it in over that way just a hair. Can you go get me a glass of Pepsi?
Sure. Me too.
Thank you, darling.
Remember, go with Tira and get water.
Go get some water, baby.
She's paying like crazy. Go with Tira.
Go on, baby. You're okay. Bear does not like leaving mama.
She'll sit out there and pant till she can't pant no more. Instead of going to get water and coming back.
Yes. So right now we're having an intermission. Our show will continue its regularly scheduled broadcast episode here in about 15 more minutes. Update on the lawnmower. The lawnmower is running like it's supposed to.
So it's still running.
Still running. Well, actually it ran out of gas yesterday. It started surging, and I'm thinking, oh hell, here we go again. And then it quit. We looked in the tank and it was out of gas. We knew it was going to run out eventually, we just didn't know exactly when. All those runs down to the mailbox and back. We only had a quarter of a tank in it when we started working on it. Nope, she ain't got no gas. There's your problem. She ain't got no gas in her. We're gonna let that truck sit out there. The sun is coming around the corner of the shed. Hold on, let me turn the camera around. You probably don't want to see inside my mouth anyway. Whoop, hold on right there. If you turn it 180 degrees from that panel and walk that way away from the truck, that's where the backyard opens up, and that's where the sun sets. I mean, it rises. And what time is it? It's like 2:48. Well, it's probably at its peak now. But it comes from where the truck's sitting. It comes from that angle, right over the corner of the house. I mean, it's so intense that somebody left a Christmas wreath on the front door, and it concentrated the heat on the vinyl wrapping that was on the front door, and it burnt the wrapping off. There was a charred section right there where the wreath was. I painted it, stripped it all down completely bare and painted it, but I etched it, so I didn't know what I was doing. So I had to sand it down a second time, and then I covered it with, I degreased it with denatured alcohol. The first thing we did was soap and water. We washed it, then we dried it, then we degreased it with denatured alcohol, then we wiped it down with a tack cloth, and then we sprayed one coat of self-etching primer on there and let that dry for a day. We come back the next day, and we put 2 coats of Rust-Oleum gray on there, I think. And there's places where the gray is turning loose, even with all that prep. That sun. No, I don't think it'll overcure the primer. We're not going to leave it out there but about another 10 minutes or less, and then bring it back in the shop. I just wanted to make, trying to get both applications of primer and sanding in the same live, and without it being a 2 or 3 hour long live. So I'm trying to expedite the curing process. It says within 20 to 30 minutes that you can wet sand it. I don't know how that's going to go down with the paper on the truck, but we'll be spraying it with a spray bottle and not a garden hose. And so we'll find out here. Thank you, do stuff. We'll find out here. There's Bear. Bear the dog. What was that?
Here, brought you some water. Thank you, baby. Did you ever look at this one?
Drink your water, baby. You okay? Drink your water.
I put it up for her, then I went to
So all we got to do now is, how long's the truck been out there? We don't want the sun to get the paint too hot. Yeah, go ahead and bring it back in. This is none of the do stuff is any what any body shop would tell you. We're just winging it, going by the seat of our pants. Put your clutch in. We just can't get back far enough. Right here, I am sitting about 2 feet behind my finger. And I'm sitting on the couch. I can't get back. Oh, come on, camera, stop. I can't get
That's
back.
actually much further than it was.
Yes, I can't get back any further.
I'm about this far away from the door frame.
Alright, Tara, get your technical difficulty. The camera's being stupid, Kenneth. I hope that's enough to do cover the door again.
There's a bulwark there.
Oh shit. Uh-oh. Really? The paint peeling off? And the paint lifting?
Kenneth said, "Tira to the rescue."
See my fingerprint.
That's a divot in the Bondo you didn't sand out. Thought you felt that.
I did.
Well, why is it there?
I don't know. I felt it. It felt smooth all around.
Alright, go ahead and just mist it with the spray gun. Just mist it. M-I-S-T. Like that. Mist. Go ahead. Alright, now, you gotta get up. You can't sit down for this. Go all the way across. Back and forth, but move all the way across.
Kenneth said, "Contamination in the primer."
Could be. Could be. We thought we cleaned it. Go get the sprayer. I pressed down so hard.
Peter's been there for 6 days.
Peter.
Kenneth said they're getting ready for a hurricane.
Oh no. Back and forth. Yeah, and then gotta go level, going down in an angle. You text her after, what did he say? Tell him we're on a live. Tell him I can't read his text. Alright. I'm gonna call that good. This is a farm truck. This ain't a damn show truck.
You want me to get the air gun or?
Get the Riley blower. There's a battery right. That's probably not enough wet sanding, but like I said, it's a farm truck, it's a farm truck, not a show truck. Thank you, Kenneth. If I have a condo in Myrtle Beach, hopefully it destroys it. Oh, I can get the insurance money. It wasn't the best investment. Oh, sorry to hear that, do stuff. What's good to say? I'm going to try to go read a message. It's probably going to take me off the live. If I do, I will be. Huh?
What does 1.0 mm, 1.5 mm, 1.75 mm mean?
And that's the distance between the peaks of the threads in millimeters. Okay, look. Imperial English units or American units are threads per inch. Metric is the distance between the threads. Yeah. Probably a project car. Oh, I'm sorry. Spell Australian.
Australia.
Australian.
A-U-S-T.
I got it. All right, Jerry, wipe it down with a rag, I mean a paper towel.
Okay.
Too.
Look at the marks of this.
Oh, the paint still damp? It's sticking?
Yeah.
Alright, then leave it alone. It ain't been 30, evidently it ain't been 30 minutes.
You read what he said?
No, I'm reading this, not that. You read that.
Kenneth said, I love those channels on YouTube that are all about car/vehicle revival. They find older vehicles that are not running and give them a second lease on life. Peter said, learn to drive in an old clunker. New cars have too many safety crap. It doesn't teach safe driving. Kenneth said the YouTube channel Inevitable Jim is really good. He finds those 1970 Ford cars and puts them back on the road. Peter said, I rebuilt my first several cars. It gave me my mechanical sympathy I use to stay safe and maximize my car's life. Plus, older cars are cool.
Yes, they are. I had my grandmother's 68 Ford Galaxy. It wasn't a Galaxy 500. It was just a Ford Galaxy. And I drove that for a while, and they sold it. And I wish I'd have bought it. I wish I'd have had. If I'd have been married, I would have bought it. All the vehicles would have come to my house. They sold my aunt's 1978, maybe 73 or 78 Plymouth Duster, and they still have my granddaddy's 1973 F100. When I say they, I was speaking of my aunt, because my grandmother and grandfather passed away. But yeah, I wish I'd have kept my grandmother's car. I didn't.
She got something on her. No, on her.
On her belly. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how much of a project car it's gonna be. I would like for it to be older. I would love for it to be. Oh, and do stuff. This 1973 F100 has the big six in it. Or what most people call the big six, and it towed. Here, can you fix that right there? Where can you route the tape somewhere else? Right there to your right. All of that's rolled up. It tore the tape right there to your left. I don't know. I don't know about a Mustang. They're not very safe cars. They're not. They're just tin cans. I don't even think a Mustang has a frame under it. But something like a Camaro, or if you got an Impala, there'd be a lot of junkyard going to get parts, market parts for it. One of the biggest things that we would have to do, an old Ranger 100 before changed it over to the F-Series. I used to have a Ford Ranger. I never drove it. I bought it from the company I worked for. Well, actually, the company gave it to me. And it was in excellent shape. Oh my God, it was excellent. It was garage kept. Well, not garage, shop. I dug it out of the back corner of their shop and had it towed home and pulled the engine apart and was getting ready to rebuild it. And I lost my job, and nobody wanted the truck left in their yard, so I had to get rid of it. I sent it to the crusher, and that was kind of heartbreaking. It was a 78. Right, no. Okay, I don't know what year it was, but I know it was a Ranger. It said Ranger on the side. Hear that paint right there, baby. Hold on. Let me get this. What happened to the battery? Hold on. Yeah, it was terrible. This thing was in mint condition. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Like I said, I mean, yeah, that's got a little imprint from the towel in it, but I don't think it looks too bad. You might want to put it back out there in the sun and just let it bake for about an hour. Yeah, just make sure you don't hit the door on the way out. I didn't know it was still soft. Good thing you stopped. It's probably okay to recoat it, but we'll just wait. Listen for the clunk. That's the starter going in. Clunk. Easy. Slow down. Slow down. Move away from the door frame. She hadn't quite figured out the clutch yet. She's learning. You have to remember, you can't go fast, and because you don't react fast enough. If you reacted really fast, I wouldn't care how fast you went out through the door. But you were aimed. You were aimed. You were hello. You were aimed right at the door. You were getting closer and closer, and with no mirror. Why is the mirror folded in? Oh, well, you come in past the mirror and move over. Hold on. It was so safe. I had no cuts and bruises, but it was total. a Mustang had sent into the center wall on I-20 in the rain. I miss that thing. Oh, do stuff you're in Georgia, or at least where at least where I-20 runs. One of my grandpas had an old Ranger. So that's there we had to crush it. It was safe. Yeah, we're up to date. So evidently the paint is not cured after 30 minutes. Ah, cool. I used to live, do you know where Stewart Avenue and Cleveland Avenue come together? Right there, top of the hill. If you're at this intersection, you go right to Atlanta, straight to East Point. If you're going over the road, straight to East Point, and you go turn to your left, and you go towards Hateville, Georgia. You know what that intersection is? It's used to be Avenue, now it's Metropolitan, and Hateville changed their end of it from Metropolitan to Dogwood. So it used to be Stewart Avenue all the way through, back when the 70s and all, when all the prostitutes were running up and down Stewart Avenue. I wouldn't know nothing about that. I didn't. Wife, give me a dirty look.
Huh?
You're the wife? You give me a dirty look. Here, get a piece of sandpaper and or that 80 grit sanding sponge, and go sand the E, F, and I, and see if you can get the paint to come off just off the surface. Yeah, I grew up, let's see, the next intersection off of Stewart and Cleveland is Stewart and Waters Road, or Hateville Road. Okay, we live on Hateville Road. Okay, Waters Road. Okay, and Cleveland and Waters Road. Right there where there was a McDonald's and a Payless shoe store, and then a car wash. I mean, not a car wash, but a laundromat, and elementary school right there off the corner. If you go up the hill behind the McDonald's, go up the hill, the road curves to the right, but you can go straight out of the back of it. One way is Waters Road, and Hateville Road. No, hang on. Yes, it is. My wife loves it. What is it? What is that? Waters Road? I don't know. I can't remember. I know where I lived. It was on Hateville Road, but you come up behind McDonald's off of Cleveland, right there at the elementary school. You went up the hill. I'm not sure what the name of that road was. It was either Waters Road or it had to be Waters Road. And then Waters Road turned at the intersection, and Hateville Road started. Hateville Road went all the way down to Empire Boulevard, and if you took Empire Boulevard all the way out to the very end of Empire Boulevard, there was Granger's Supply on the left, Keebler Cookie Company, the big Coca-Cola plant. I lived in between the Coca-Cola plant and Cleveland Avenue, basically. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Hey.
Get a water towel or something. Put this up. Hey, Do Stuff and Kenneth. Who else is all in here? Do Stuff, Kenneth, Peter. Peter's already done it. Do Stuff and Kenneth. Have y'all gone over and liked us over on Facebook? Yes, just north of the airport. Exactly. I could go to Hartsfield International Airport in about 18 minutes, maybe. That's if I was really humping it. It wouldn't take long. Hateville was the nearest city closest to me, and that was the city that I did all of my hanging out in. And some East Point, but very, very little bit of East Point. Mainly Hateville. Hateville and Barter Park. I'm just gonna let the paint, for those that are wondering, we are finishing we are finishing to the level of finishment. That's the word, finishment. We are finishing the level of finishing to the finishment that we are going to put on this truck. There are some dents. There are some dents up here on the top. Really not right on that where it's curved. I'm really not going to mess with. I don't want to. I just don't want to. I don't. They're not hurting anything. None of the dents that I'm fixing are hurting anything. It's just I wanted to. I just wanted to practice a little bit. Get good enough. That's all that mattered. Yes, marketplace stuff. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to get the finale of unmasking caught on tape because it's hot and I'm finding it hard to breathe out here. I need to go back inside. I'm not doing too well. So I'm gonna go ahead and say 7-3. That's the ham talk for goodbye. Greetings and goodbye. And so don't forget, thanks for watching. Don't forget to love your neighbor. Love one another. Be kind. Help your neighbor out. Do something nice for them. Rekindle an old friendship or an old relationship in your family. And if you're like me and you're suffering from anxiety and depression, seek help. Talk to your wife. Talk to your best friend. Talk to your preacher. Find a counselor, a psychiatrist, a psychologist. Find somebody to talk to. If it's bad enough, call the suicide hotline. Go to the hospital if you have to. You're not alone in this. There are plenty, as I have found out, there are plenty of people that are sympathetic to mental illness. It is not the taboo disease that it was 20 years ago. So with that being said, I love you, and we'll see y'all next time. Ha ha, Peter. He said if I loved